Hello everyone, this is Verde, and today we're playing some Role of Hex. I have some ideas in mind. For those ideas, I will need Behemoth. I will need Seismic Weapon. And honestly, the third one doesn't really matter because I'll probably be using those two specs. And I'll be going for a high difficulty mission. My idea here is to actually do some nukes. To actually nuke some things down. For once, let's properly abuse the nuclear option, shall we? My current idea is, well, we know from the previous video that nukes can crit, right? So we will be creating nukes, but we also will be using slow and steady to... This is the most important. Basic ability, do we care about any of these? Not really. Let's get King of the Hill. Got a lot of attack speed there. Funny. Let's do a somewhat protected behemoth. Well, we should place one of you next to it, just so that you protect each other. Okay, seems like the objective is somewhere over there. Funny enough, we will not be getting the auto nukes thing. So our nukes will be slow, but that's fine. Also, prod mods, I'm taking that. It's fine for our nukes to be not as frequent. You know? And there's that issue with the nukes, where they... Well, they aren't the best for clearing stuff. So, sure, let's get less cooldown off our nukes. Seems like a good idea. And yet more nukes! Yet more nukes. Nuke. That is the goal. That is the only goal. We need a thing to protect close there. I quite like this formation, I would say. This is not bad. It is some damage. At the same time, let's get some clone factories going. There we go. We got 2 clone factories, which is neat, actually. Nothing that I really care about here. We do have a layer over there. So, higher caliber right now increases the damage of our nukes quite significantly, but not like a lot. Because it decreases our attack speed. No, Jack of 3 is nice. Sadly, we only got one of those. How much time for it until that guy? Enough time, really. Bigger explosions, I don't think that affects the nuke. Could be wrong. Let's reroll and get some prod mods instead. I know I'd rather prefer to have that thing, but I mispressed the button, I suppose. Oh great, I just wasted our money by constructing under the sulfur cloud. It's fair, it's fine. Let's get some crits going on, shall we? Sometimes we'll get some good nukes. Some crit nukes. So let's say the thing is finally spawning, the king. Look at... Grief. Nukes, am I right? You know? Just nukes. And earthquake generators, too. but nukes overall. So we are not at a point where we can spam nukes to save ourselves. We need to... But we can just throw some sometimes. They're pretty nice, pretty chill. Yeah, behemoths are strong. I prefer the seismic weapons, but behemoths are strong. Let's say some can is nice because it allows me to spam nukes a little bit better. For a little bit less of a conscience. Because I don't really need to walk up there anymore. I have a corn factory of these, don't I? Let's see. Yeah, foundations and stronger gear. Over there somehow. Now let's just protect ourselves. And do the exploration with actives and nukes. Oh, nukes are actives, but you get the gist, right? Oh, a crit nuke! There we go. That's a lot of exploration down. If you know what I mean. Tons of purples. I want prod mods. These and it. But sure, let me get some corn factory. Prod mods? No prod mods. Let's go down there. Prod mods. Now the cooldown is less. The idea is to be able to spam a lot of nukes with that alone. Crit nuke is fine. There we go, we got to the thing. In time for it to wake up. Just great. Can further explore. A nuke. Oh god, a crit nuke. We should save our nukes. This is not bad, but at the same time, higher caliber though. Yeah, it deals 140k damage per second, which is not a lot compared to the 1 million that the nuke deals initially. But at the same time, yeah, it just murders the guy. Oh, there is that issue. We need to avoid nuking it in its center. Thankfully, we can just wait for it to go away. But we lost 2 minutes on the clock there. I wonder if there is any way that we can select it. Yeah, that's an issue. I think it is rather funny that the nuclear clouds alone are able to hold off our enemies pretty effectively. Another crit nuke! Whole minute still. We are stuck here for another whole minute. It's fine. We should not crit that. So, 45 seconds. That a crit isn't. Sadly, the crit rate is fixed, is 25%. You know, there is nothing that we can do to increase it. However, its numbers are not. Very much not fixed. Like the crit. So, 18 seconds to go. Like, the radius increase is not fixed. And I am afraid that will be sometime where our nuke just straight up kills us if we crit. You know, I hope that's the case. That would be funny. Let's get out of here. We cannot collect the value, the hex chart while it is radioactive. There we go. We are on... Oh, okay, instantly. Instant VD, let's go. So we are back on time, I suppose. We should protect ourselves. Just a tiny bit. Proof is away. Well, the thing is probably up there somewhere. Front lines, I don't know how good that thing will be. Armageddon's or bigger explosion. Armageddon is very fitting with the theme. However, I want to control my nukes. Also, we are 4 things. Not a crit nuke, huh? We can be placing like a lot of nukes there. Very important though is that we don't nuke the King Lurker directly. That could be bad. 13 million damage, that's some damage. 15 million damage, let's just remove you guys. Critical nukes are fine. Very fun indeed. I want none of that. What do we have here? Let's get some clone factory. Yeah, honestly, it's not all that bad. Prod mods are superiority. Now, every so often, we'll be getting some growth bombs, which are nice. That's for the nuke. We already have 10 stacks of nuke ready for our disposal. I think we should now avoid using more nukes at this exact point of time. Level 90 something. So let's pause the game. Get this, I suppose. Let's... Oh, nuke isn't cooldown. I hope... Yeah, it is fine. It is... The thing is, I think that the issue with nukes is that they deal damage first, then they make the area untouchable. Because, if I remember correctly, the shard cannot show up anywhere that it is unbuildable. You know, unless there is like no unbuildable slot in visual. So yeah, we are how many value drifts on? 5. Not a lot, but honest work. How do I have such range? Honestly, don't know. Do care, but I don't know. Also, I can do this. And I have way too much foundations. So, because of a corn factory. I think we're right. I accidentally nuked the layout, but that's fine. That is one of those big trees. Let's nuke it. I think that will give me some experience. Broad mods are priority number 0 ever. Every time. Thing is, now that I got that guy on the auto things, oh god, a crit nuke. We should be very careful with that. It is getting bigger, you know? The crit nukes are getting dangerous. Which is good. They should. They should be dangerous. Probably not to me, but thankfully we do have a lot of things. Yeah, sure. Let's get some clone factories for attack speed. Attack speed is actually very nice because we got that thing that makes attack speed become damage. So we need now to use the crit nuke. This seems like a good position. There is some bug in Unos, specifically in Unos, that makes scan not work properly. And I can't seem to put my finger on it. Like, where exactly is that bug, but I am sure it exists. And it does not affect nuke, which is funny. Only scan. Should place them further apart. These guys, because I have way too much King of the Hill. So, is the lurker spawning anytime soon? Let's check after this. Level up. Yeah, we have some time. We can throw a little bit more nukes around. So, yeah, prod mods are priority 0. Clone factories are priority 1. So, if clone factories show up, we're taking them. But we rather prefer to have even more. That's crazy, actually. Like 31 already. Let's say, oh, let's have more options. 131%. So there is a lurker. Let's nuke it like that. We are still one nuking it, which is great. I can't see the shard. I think it is that. So let's go. To another planet we go. Excuse me? Video game? What's going on? So, I think I will be getting more nukes. And I think this... No, this wasn't a crit one. Which is great, actually, because... well, we are not in the position to tank a crit nuke. Look at that behemoth. He's a beast. Prod mods. 150. Let's see. Eventually, one day, we will be getting to triple-digit prod mods. I trust. There we go. Love the Konos, really. Very, very chill planet. Where everything that I toss works. You know? Unlike Yunus. Looking at you, Yunus. Look at the size of this thing. Sure, let's nuke it further. We're going nuclear. That's just the proof. Good grief. Yeah, I will lose some buildings here. There was nothing I could do, really. The idea here is to increase the size of our nukes until it kills us. You know? That is the goal. How much time do we have? More than 30 seconds. We will do fine. Sure, let's get some tombstones. Wonder how that will work with nukes, but... I think that it deals damage to enemies before it deals damage to structures. Therefore, the tombstones will be destroyed by the nukes, sadly. That thing is red, which means that we should probably wait a little bit. It is dealing 1 giga damage. The nuke. And you know, it has 6 seconds of a cooldown. Good threat, I would say. That's value drift idea. 93 attack speed. Grief. That was fast. Honestly, the clone factories have been helping us quite a lot. Wouldn't lie about that. You know what, you enemies? You are fine. Let me nuke another region. Good grief, that thing is not one-shotting anymore. You know, my nukes have 6 seconds cooldown. So I feel... oh god. I feel very safe spamming them right now. Like that. Remember that thing I said about feeling safe? Yeah. Well, forget about it. Several buildings destroyed. Yeah, those weren't mine. Oh god, the screen is way too black. Prod lines, and comfort zone. So what do we have here? No prod mods and no clone factory, so cooldown reduction. We are simple human beings. I think actually we got to a fine point in terms of cooldown. You know? Yeah, we're going nuclear. That's just what we're doing. Next step is structural failure. We have 20-something prod mods, which is great and all. Just great and all. You know, my base damage is at the millions. And my nuke damage is greater than that. That is a thing that I can say. It is a billion. So yeah, let's carpet bomb them. With nukes, of course. That is just a very safe thing to do. Thankfully, we don't care about this planet, right? Oh, more experience. More experience. Oh, there we go. I forgot about you, King Lurker. Oh, God. You survived? Excuse me, sir? It just tells me I need bigger nukes. That's what I take out of that. Can you, like, not be in my base? Great. Now I hope that the thing spawned somewhere sensible. It did. Great. Yeah, we're just charring the planets that we go through. Oh, another free drift. 9 value drifts. It seems like 10 value drifts will be a very recurrent theme here. Double-digit drifting. At this point, I don't even know if that thing was critical or not. And what's wrong, game? What happened there? Interesting. Not interesting, actually very complicated to deal with. What's going on? That's a lot of levels, whatever that means. That created that many levels. So, time to get King of the Hill, machine learning, and more machine learning. Sure, let's get some Jekyll Tea. And let's get some... I think the cooldown is good enough. Get more Jekyll Tea. This is so little damage right now. Let's get more levels. How is that thing? 173. Excuse me, I will kinda have to nuke this overall region. Thankfully I have, like, a lot of foundations. So I don't think the King Lurker is killing me fast enough. And a lot of options here, too. What do we want? Yeah, sure, let's get that. It is very little more damage, but it is more damage. I wouldn't have to nuke that region. There is no way I'm not doing that. Growth is nice. Higher caliber, questionable, to be honest. Sure, some Jekyll Tea. Let's keep on nuking. Keep on nuking. We have 41 stacks of nuke. 44 stacks of nuke. You know, that is nuke. There is a lot of nuke. Also, these guys are taking their time to die. And good grief, I think I got a nuclear charge in me. Therefore, let's do that. More nukes, yes. Oh, I got the wrong thing. That's fine. Fraud mods. Always. That thing, or... I don't really know. Because I don't want to take more higher caliber. Because the higher caliber right now... 23 giga damages? You know. The issue is, soon the King Lurker will have trillions of HP. I don't think I'm scaling fast enough. Or strong enough. To handle all of those trillions HP that they will have. I'm getting 3 upgrades for the price of 1. Which is nice. Let's explode that whole region. And that whole region. Oh, good grief. Now, imagine this if I had that thing that make... Okay, I got 29 fraud mods. Sure, let's nuke that region. And get more experience. How much experience do I get? I have 38. I get 20 times experience. I have way too big of explosions happening. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that guy will take a while. At least I can do this to recover. Excuse me, how did you lose like half of your HP? Should I question? The game froze for a bit. Okay, it places that hex shard right inside of my buildings. Which I mean, I guess it means that it didn't have anywhere else to put it? I know. What do we get here? Oh no, the frozen planet. I don't like it all that much. Sure, let's get more clone factories. How are my clone factories looking like? I have 19 clone factories. I have way too many buildings there. That's fine. Oh, I found the thing already. Oh, more clone factories. Extended range on my buildings or whatever. Please don't be a crit. My nuke is still one-shotting my enemies, which is something that I rather enjoy. You know, I rather prefer my nukes to be one-shotting my enemies than they not to be, but having a very big wyvern infestation problem, it seems. What do I even do now? You know, yeah, sure, more clone factories. Balls of steel, balls of steel, balls of steel. Okay, we'll be getting a lot of damage per second if we stay alive. That's a big if. You know? That is, somehow, it is a big if. Let's nuke that overall region over there and get their away instead. Just so that we can eliminate some of the wyverns. Good grief. Sure. More nukes seems like the reason. Oh yeah, I don't want the smite. Thank you. I said I don't want the smite. And you keep offering it to me. So the strategy will be to run in one direction and nuke in the other. Seems like it will work, right? It's taking a while for my enemies to die. I can say that much. They are dying. Very slowly. Perhaps I should invest in... I don't know. I don't really know what I should invest in. But at this point... yeah. We are just nuking away our enemies. Some of them. The ones who died to our nukes. Oh, grief. Look at that. Yeah, perhaps we are not long for this world. They are eating from my base. What are those, snowballs? I could go nuclear there, throw the crit nuke at them. But I probably won't. Armageddon? I mean? You know? Armageddon Clone Factory. That would generate me enough Armageddons to go on forever, wouldn't it? Hear me out. What if, instead of doing whatever we are doing, we just ended the world? Repeatedly. You know? I have now become death. The idea is, as soon as that timer hits 24, which will take a while, I'll get Armageddons. And I will be getting at least 3 of them. They last for 60 seconds. Therefore, I think we will somehow... Oh yeah, we need to end the snowball situation before they spiral out of control. There is that thing. Oh, another crit nuke. Because they will keep duplicating, won't they? Are we even capable of killing them? I don't know if they heal or something. I think we are killing them slowly. Also, getting like ridiculous amounts of death mark might be the trick that we need to completely annihilate everything and everyone. So let's start getting death mark. I know it is a little bit late. It is a little bit late. But better late than never, I suppose. The reduction. I don't even know what I'm getting now. Okay, let's get Armageddon. Let's put it in the place of our nukes. And let's say goodbye to this world. Let's get more Armageddon, just to be safe, you know. You can never end the world too little. Yeah, like too lightly. You can never take the task of ending the world too lightly. We have a steady supply of Armageddon, right? So we'll be here for a bit. I hope you guys have some time, right? The game is not liking what I'm doing. It shouldn't like what I'm doing, you know? What should be replaced? No, never mind. Not replace anything. How much damage does one Armageddon strike do? 64 trillion. That's a bit. More experience. I'll be getting more experience every time. Don't worry, I got a plan. Does that plan include my survival? Certainly it doesn't. Oh, that guy looks tiny. Okay, the game is having a little bit of difficulty trying to figure out a place for the Hex shard. Hope my Hex shard, yeah, it did get eaten by the nukes. So we'll be keeping here. More experience. More experience. Let's go. More prod mods. More prod mods mean more Armageddons. We are somehow still alive. Yeah. You know. I don't think, yeah, that will last all that long. So I launched the second Armageddon. And the second Armageddon is here now. Oh god. That is a little bit too many clone factories. That is an explosion a little bit too big. It will lag my game. Not as much as I expected it to. What is that dark spot over there? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Ever pretending that I did in the first place. We can Armageddon some more, just to be sure. Yeah, no, I'm not getting that. I have 1E money. That seems like a good number of monies to have. You know? Nothing like having a steady production of the end of the world. You know? Just precisely what we need. We can just keep casting it. Trust me, the game can handle. Probably not. Probably can't. You know? It probably very much cannot handle this. I cannot handle this. Let's get more machine learning. You know? This is the singularity. You know, we are the singularity. Not much is happening because I don't exist anymore. As soon as the timer hits 26, we'll be getting more Armageddons. Don't worry about that. We have a steady supply. You know? Have a steady supply of cataclysmic events. Cataclysmic events are not something that we have a limited amount, it seems. Yeah. I believe I will have to make some changes to Armageddon. I don't know about you guys. But next balance patch will include this thing. Yeah, I don't think I can build off anything. Their health was measured in P's. I don't even know what a P is. It is a para health? Actually, let's check the code to see what a P is. Not before getting this. So I'm opening the code right now. Figure out what a P is. So Role of Hex. Here. A P. It is a million, billion, trillion, quadrillion damage. Health. So the enemy has had a quadrillion damage. And it didn't last all that long, did it? We need more of these. Yeah, we have over a quadrillion DPS. There's just something to keep in mind. You know? Whatever those things are, which we cannot say due to the end of the due to the current state of events, you know? Oh god, we're running out of Armageddons. Should be a little bit worried. What if we don't produce enough cataclysmic events per second in order to survive? That would be a disaster. Unlike anything that we are doing here, which is certainly not a disaster. How many we are producing? We have 45. grief. What? Why? I guess it is official. The game is broken. Okay, we ran out of Armageddons. Should we have used so many? Probably not. Like my screen is almost screaming at me with this hex-like shader thing. Oh, look who's back! Armageddon's. I missed you, buddy. So, I want another King Lurker to just go around. I don't think the game is ending due to lag anytime soon, funnily enough. And also, when that last King Lurker died, did it leave, like, any hex shard or something? Let's take a look at the borders. Because it did. Let's value drift out of here. You know? That should not be possible. That's alright. We're level 420, guys. $421. The game is struggling to conceptualize the idea of us leaving that planet. That's fine. It says that we are already dead. Wyverns, aren't they? No problem. I already started the end of the world. You think that you could stop me by killing me? No. I'm 2 steps ahead of you. I already knew that this world would end. Way before you had that pesky idea of murdering me. You know? See those wyverns? Why were they here in the first place, right? Oh, I got a Jack of all trades clone factory. That's funny. Sadly, not a prod mod clone factory. That would be fun. Great. Numbers. Wonder what do they mean? Oh, those guys. Bye. You didn't die with the initial explosion? Those guys are tougher than I expected. 49 prod mods. That's a number of prod mods. Good grief. Have 670 things. At this point, you know, that's just how the game is supposed to go. Certainly, I don't know why the enemies are spawning right in the middle of the screen. Or why do I have that amount of money? You know? You're expecting too much of me. But if they're there, I suppose they'll be taking some nukes. And why do they have P's over their heads? You know? Why are their health measures in P's? For any reason? Oh, grief. Let's keep going. We're 11 value drifts in. whatever the adverb is, you know? We are queuing the end of the world several times a minute. 1 second, people. Okay, I am back. Honestly, I cannot even begin to describe what we're doing here. Because, see, we have half 100 prod 57 to be precise. We are using those and by 46 more factories to mass produce Armageddons, you know, that deals P damage, 1 P damage per second each. Totally a normal thing to say, right? Totally a normal thing to say. And you know, we are mass producing apocalypses. Oh look, a clone factory. Data center. I wonder how much that will last. I think the answer is not much. Also, we don't have enough Armageddons to last. I am being a little bit too trigger happy with the Armageddons, I am sure. You know, this amount of Armageddons is certainly not needed for game completion. Or for anything on that matter. Should we use another one? Not really. Now, if we use one... Is the game paused or something? No, the King Logger just doesn't know what to do, so it becomes an asterisk. Good grief. Honestly, I would become an asterisk on that situation too. You know? And it eventually is die. You know? I feel like I'm perhaps playing the game in a way that it wasn't supposed to be played. Perhaps. Not really sure. I could get either more Armageddons or more clone factories. Let's go, black screen worth of clone factories. Yeah, no, I'm not cloning nukes. What do you think I am, a monster? You know? Yeah, 48E to go. I hope E is quintillion. Yes, E is quintillion. Excuse me, I need more explosions. Otherwise I'm dead. Yeah, thank you. Thing is, video game, if you don't give me enough explosions, I will physically die. I'll get hurt. Thank you. Now I can, you know, put more explosions into play. Eventually that guy is dying. Is that explosion doing it? I don't know. Or any of those. Not really. I should wait with these. Should. probably won't. I should. The game is running at its own speed right now, but I could not blame it. Because, you know, there are some things happening. 66 prod mods. You know. Yeah. I think that guy is dying soon, right? Everyone agrees? By soon, I mean today. Before this video reaches 1 hour long. Perhaps. Yeah. Any time now. Probably should not have used all my Armageddons, but I think he is dying before 1 minute of in-game time. No, I got a level. That will help. That's level 500. You know, probably it's possible to get to bigger levels by, I don't know, Clone Factory deep analysis or even Clone Factory prod mods. You know, and deep analysis. Because it is perfectly possible to get Clone Factory prod mods. I got Clone Factory like... Yeah. I got Clone Factory Armageddon. You know? Yeah, he is dying. There's only 5E, 4E, 3E, 2E, 1. Let's go. It has peace health. Now I just need to find the hex shard. First of all, the game needs to find a place to place it. Right? Which I believe it did. Very easily, in fact. Now if I unpause it... Did the game just give up on dropping a hex shard? Need to pause when I can see something. Yeah, let's wait for things to cool down a little bit. I cannot see absolutely nothing. You know? Oh, the game was paused, so... There we go. You know what? That was fun and all. But I think I'll choose acceptance here. You know, I think I did my best. And yeah, I will not be murdering the world or king lurkers anymore. At least for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this mess of a video, as usual. And I hope to see you guys next time. Please do subscribe if you get to here, because I have very little subscribers. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, see ya.